Welcome back to the Census Open Mapping series. This is Module 3, Using the Tasking Manager. In this lesson, you will learn the role of the Tasking Manager in controlling and coordinating mapping workflow and dividing large mapping areas into manageable chunks. You will learn how to use the Tasking Manager to determine which areas need to be mapped, as well as monitor the overall project progress. Time to complete with self-paced learning breaks should take you approximately 20 to 30 minutes. There are several tasking managers in operation right now across the OpenStreetMap community, but for this lesson, we'll use the TeachOSM tasking manager. Point your browser to tasks.teachosm.org. Take a moment to review the landing page. You'll see projects are listed in the column on the left. Using the drop-down menu at the top, you can select projects by priority, date of creation, or last update. You can also search for tasks by keyword using the search box. Pause the video here for a moment and try each of these controls. Let's now log into the Tasking Manager. In the upper right-hand corner, click on the link Log in to OpenStreetMap. You will be taken to a page that asks you to grant access to the Tasking Manager. Click Grant Access, and you'll be taken back to the Tasking Manager landing page. Now select a project. For this exercise, let's search for Panama City, a task created specifically for this training. Once you locate the task, click on it. The top section contains important background information describing why we're mapping here and what these maps might be used for in the future. The middle section contains a short blurb on what the features to collect, plus a pre-populated change set comment. The bottom section contains detailed instructions on how you are to complete the mapping. Please pause the video here and read the task description and the task instructions. Resume once you've finished. Click on the Start Contributing button at the bottom of the page. Alternately, you can click on the Contribute tab at the top of the page. You will be prompted to 1. Select a task from the map, or 2. Take a random task. Let's select a task from the map by clicking on one of the gray squares. The map will recenter on your chosen square, and the dialog on the left-hand pane will change to reveal the Start Mapping button as well as a comment box. The comment box will be useful later after you've done some mapping in this square. For now, go ahead and click the Start Mapping button. Once you click the Start Mapping button, the left-hand panel changes yet again. You will see the task is locked down for you for a 2-hour period. In addition to the Edit With drop-down, you also have a link to split the task if it is too large, and a place to leave a comment, as well as 2 buttons that either unlock the task for further mapping or signal completion of the task. From the Edit With drop-down, select ID Editor. This calls up the ID Editor and centers the map in the square you selected. Your task is to map the buildings and roads within the pink square. Please stay within the pink square to avoid mapping on top of someone else or reduplicating their work. For this exercise, we simply want you to add one building, tag it, and save it. After you've digitized your one building, close your OpenStreetMap session and return to the Tasking Manager. Since we did not digitize all the features in our square, we're simply going to unlock this task so that other mappers are free to complete it. Once you've completed or unlocked the tasks, it's good practice to leave a short note describing what you did and any problems that you encountered digitizing this, perhaps some information about mapping conditions or imagery quality. Sometimes the task squares are very large and contain far more features than can be mapped in a reasonable amount of time. For these instances, we can split the task into 4 small chunks, making it more manageable. Be careful though, once split, the tasks cannot be reassembled into larger squares. By now you can see how the Tasking Manager is used to manage the work of widely distributed mappers and how it assists the workflow. This completes the Module 3 on the OpenStreetMap Tasking Manager. Congratulations! You've completed the OpenStreetMap learning path in the Census Academy's Open Mapping program. Thanks for mapping along, and please be sure to check out the GIS learning path for even more open mapping tools and techniques.